had you told me back in June that I'd be playing in a Pendulum format after the mechanic had been destroyed, I probably would have looked at you very strangely and said, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. And as we're rolling into October, before Spiral's release, the best deck in the format is projected to be Pendulum Magicians with a little dab of Paleo and a little bit of Draco after Draco gets destroyed. And then we have ABC just kind of floating somewhere over in a corner, along with 60 card Lightsworn and pre-format Spirals. What a time to be alive. What a time to see some Zoo players still trying to play the deck after Trident and Broadbull are dead. Oh my gosh. And then we've got like 30 different Draco variants. Invoked Draco, Blue Boy Draco, Wind Witch Draco. It's like dreams just can't die. Alright, let's get ready for Metagame Monday, shall we? Alright, it is time for Metagame Monday. We're going to be looking at Jeff Jones's deck list, which there is something that I need to clarify with this once we get into his profile. The very first Pendulum deck list that actually surfaced on the internet, which was from Germany. And then Paleos from ARG, and then I believe it is the Draco Spellcaster Invoked deck list from St. Louis. So first off, guys, like this video, please. We got 4 deck profiles in this to clarify with things. So, like this. Understand that we're going to be doing a lot of discussions on Pendulum Magicians. I know you guys are going to get burned out with this very quickly. But, without further ado, we're going to start on Jeff's list. First thing that we need to point out. Voltage Games, the store that Jeff owns, posted his deck list. The deck list did not have Oath Dragon. We know that he is playing Oath Dragon in some capacity. I kind of think that they got Pendulum Sorcerer with Oath Dragon mixed up, but I mean, still, Pendulum Sorcerer can still search for Squirrelbat Joker, but he's still only got one other target. So there's that. But his list does play Oath Dragon, whether or not it's 41, 40. No Pendulum Sorcerers. We're waiting on official clarification for that, but I wanted to get up the basic skeleton for those of you that want to see what was going through Jeff's head. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is the most basic of deck construction I have honestly seen. If you wanted a more basic-ass list, this is probably what you were coming for. I'm not sure at what capacity he was playing Oath Dragon. Like I said, it kind of makes sense for these to rotate out for these, but for all intents and purposes of this is the basic skeleton with Oath Dragon somewhere along the way here. So, triple Ash Blossom, 2 Astrograph, triple Black Fang, triple Double Iris, triple Harmonizing, 1 Maxi, Pensorks, Squirrelbats, Poisons, Wisdom Eyes, Duelist Alliances, 1 Pendulum Call, triple Desires, 2-star Pendulum Graph, triple Wavering Eyes, and 2-star Time Pendulum Graph. Jesus. Extra deck, 1 Supreme King, 1 BLs, Crimson Blader, Enlightenment, Ignister, Omega Clearwing, Dweller, Karen Gorgon, Utopia Package, Trapeze, Time, and of course, Train on a Dragon. Side deck here, triple Denko Rekka, triple Zaphion, triple Cosmic, triple System Down, and triple Dimensional Barrier. So, you can already tell by looking at this that there is no decode talk. It's going to be the first thing that I think a lot of people are going to complain about. I don't think Jeff really needed it. If your most optimal scenario is you go into Omega first, shoot it off, and then you make your additional resource, which actually worked out really good. You can also tell that Jeff was citing very heavy for burn-esque decks. This man did not want to lose to any kind of trickster burn, and it definitely really reflects in the deck. 2 Astrograph and triple Black Fang, these ratios are interchanged. Typically you'll see the opposite. Astrograph at 2, yeah, I mean, Astrograph's really good if you've got the Wavering Eyes. It's about the only scenario that I really want to see this card being particularly good. Outside of that, this honestly looks very staple-esque. I know a lot of people are going to find fault with the decode being missing, but I mean, the Utopia package essentially does honestly what kind of decode does, and you can honestly tell that going into this event you should have had a Crimson Blader, because being able to stumble over the mirror match and make sure that your opponent doesn't get to play the game definitely sounds good to me. So guys, remember, at some capacity we are going to have Oath Dragon, at some sort of capacity in this deck. As you guys saw from the feature matches, he is here. And like I said, I'd be confused as to why he isn't playing probably the best recyclability in his deck. And then these guys. Sorry, Pendulum Sorcerer, you're just not cool enough for me, man. But yeah, this is the basic skeleton of Jeff's deck list. More profiles will be up, I'm sure more people have it. But for those of you that are here for the nitty-gritty and the knowledge, I'm liking these ratios, I really am. This is very, very, very staple-esque and very, very standard, honestly, for what I'd expect. And Jeff played it wonderfully. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the first Pendulum deck list from Germany. This is the one I've been dickering around with. I particularly like this one. So 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Astrograph, 2 Black Fang, triple Double Iris, triple Harmonizing, 1 Max C, 2 Elf Dragon, of course, triple Scroll Acrobat, triple Poison, White Wing, triple Wisdom Eye, triple Duelist, 1 Pendulum Call, 2 Desires, 2 Star Pendulum Graph, triple Wavering, and of course 2 Time Star Broken Trap card. Extra Deck, Supreme King, BLs, Crimson Blade, or Enlightenment, Paladin, Ignister, Omega. Things starting to look the same, right? Dweller, Karen Gorgon, Trapeze, Dark Rebellion, 2 Time Star, Tornado Dragon, and Eco Talker. Side deck, a Morphage Sloth. This thing's broken. Neither player can special summon from the extra deck except for Morphage monsters. And this thing, while it's in the Pendulum scale, if you control an Amorphage monster, neither player can add cards from the deck to the hand. I mean, we're never going to get to that effect, but, I mean, in some world where you Pendulum summon, you have 1 in your scale. Congratulations, going to town. 2 Denko Rekka, 2 Gamma Seal, 2 Ghost Ogies, 1 Shaddoll Dragon, Dark Hole Regeki, 2 System of a Down, and 2 Twin Twisters. The only real difference you're going to see here is this build has White Wing. Neither of the decks had Mist Valley, so you can save yourself a little bit of money there, knowing that you don't need that. It's kind of like a win more scenario, just kind of icing on the cake. Nothing too special that you're gonna have to really worry about. Outside of that, this to me is more standard, and honestly, what I would expect more of, leaning towards this deck. You don't need Decode. Jeff proved that to us, but I'm a huge fan of it. For what the deck actually is. Alright, so now onwards to the ARG winning deck list. Oh man, what I didn't want to talk about today was Paleozoics, let alone a 48 card variant. So for those of you that are from Europe, you don't know what ARGs are. They are basically $1,000 tournaments that happen. They have very good prize payout. They're ran by Ultra Reality Games. They're totally independent of their own. And I was right. You guys didn't hear me call it, but I've called it within my own social circle. What was going to happen at the ARG was totally different from the UDS because of just format differentiations and how things are going. And sure, this is a square format with ABC chilling over here, but very different things are happening in the game, and that's very good. So, triple Dupe Frog, 2 Ronin Totem, triple Blue Boy, of course. Hey, he's water! Haha! Triple Swap Frog, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Desires, 1 Raigeki, 1 Soul Charge, triple Spellbook of Knowledge, triple Secrets, triple Floodgate, triple Heavy Duster Storm, 1 Imperial Order, 2 Mirror Force, triple Cadenia, 2 Dynamiscus, 1 Linelchian, triple Morella, triple Olenoides, and a whole bunch of Psalms with 2 Stormings. Extra deck down here, 1 Cat Shark, 1 Dagusto, Gimmick Puppet Logos, Animalcaris, 2 Opobenia, 1 Sky Cavalry, 1 Cursed Javelin, triple Totally Awesome, 2 Starboy, 1 Proxy, and 1 Topological Bomber Dragon. Can't believe we just got this just in time. Side deck, 2 Gamma Seals, 1 Maxi, 2 Cosmics, 2 Anti-Spells, 1 Breakthrough, triple D-Barrier, 2 Fiend Comedian, and 2 Magic Deflector. I don't know how I feel about 48, to be completely honest with you guys. I get what he was trying to do here. You're definitely going to be saying, it should be no secret that in the current metagame, Paleo with the Spellbook engine, Draco with the Spellbook engine, the thing is, the fact that this deck can abuse Mr. Spellbook Blue Boy here for being water, this thing just requires to, I don't know, we can't actually use it, but it's a water element, so, Starboy, you gotta love it. You can't make Toad with it. Stop dreaming. So the fact that we can just blink this out in your worst case scenario to just set up additionally, I mean, Starboy can Fill it back into this guy. You're probably going for this guy, but you can fill it back into this guy. This deck is just, I feel like watching this deck play, oh my gosh, cool. So Desires will get us these two, and then you just proceed to draw to all your heart's content. I mean, any hand I see a Swamp Frog, it's pretty good by me. Heavy Duster, Desires, we're gonna banish all this, and we draw these. That's not horrible. I mean, we're sitting running and passing. Double Dupe Frog set, roll with it, make Toad's turn 2. Ooh. So we're probably gonna have knowledge plays for a couple of turns, depending on how things go. This is why I'm questioning why you played Soul Charge. I mean, I get it. You want to overextend, but I mean, I feel like you're overcompensating for something. And then last deck list here. Invoked Spellbook Draco. I believe this one came from Asian Persuasion. I'm not quite sure. There were a lot of deck lists from St. Louis, I believe he uploaded. But let's dig into this. So this is Alistair Draco. I don't know. I've seen lists playing 1 Alistair and 3 Alistair. I mean, I guess you don't want to lose your 1 Alistair, but being overprotective can lead to bad things. So triple Alistair, triple Ash Blossom, triple Ghost Ogie, or 2 Ghost Ogie, 1 Ignister, 2 Majesty Maiden, 1 Draco Phoenix. I've actually seen this a lot. 2 Masterpiece, 1 Maxi, and 1 Blue Boy. Spells here: 2 Disciples, triple Diagram, 2 Invocation, 1 Meltdown, 2 Desires. Man, I always want to say triple. 1 Geki, 2 Spellbook of Knowledge, 2 Secrets, triple Terraforming, triple Heritage, 1 Strike, 1 Warning, and then a bunch of True Draco stuff. Extra deck: 1 Caligula, 1 Cocytus, 1 Elysium, 1 Malangelica, 2 Macaba, 2 Purgatrio, 2 Ragin, of course, a Dweller, Castel, Tornado Dragon, Decode, and Proxy Dragon. Side deck: 2 Denkos, 2 Gamma Seal, 2 Cosmic, 2 Chalice, 2 System Down, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Anti-Spell, and 1 in Pure Order. Bringing these to a close. I wanted to profile this because I think the amount of Alistairs is very extreme for the build, but the functionality and the way that it functioned through the regional proved it to be worthy. And the fact that they're playing Draco Phoenix as an additional target across all of the builds, it's honestly very standard for what we've seen and what we've been used to in the metagame scenario, setting up for it. So 43 is very heavy for this particular build. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, eh. But I mean, this essentially floats for this, and this is just a better this. But I mean, being able to destroy 2 other for the summon, I mean, it's just one big diagram target. That's how I feel about it. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about Metagame Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed these 4 lists. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see what was going on inside the current format for the competitive players, and this should be a start for you guys on your metagame journey for your regionals going forward. Enjoy playing against probably a really odd metagame until spirals come out and things either settle down, or you're just going to be playing against a bunch of the same trash over and over and over again. Remember when you said True Draco was dead because everything got hit? Now it's literally just turbo for Masterpiece, the deck. Once you break the Masterpiece, that kind of just loses. Shout out to No Wind Witches this week. You can stop being $20 now. Alright guys, later. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.